Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. It's your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Please reach out to me directly. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing. Today, we discuss a watch that was made from 2000 to 2006, 37 millimeters in platinum. This is the Patek Philippe World Time 5110P-001, the modern-day successor to the old 2523. So this watch is 37 millimeters in diameter by 9.7 millimeters thick. It is 45.7 millimeters from lug tip to lug tip, and it has a 20 millimeter spacing between the lugs. On my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference, it wears beautifully. It has nice full lugs. You can see that although the watch is about mid-size by modern standards, it has a nice complete broad wrist presence that fills out my 16 centimeter forearm. And I think even if you have a large wrist, this would still look good. It doesn't look petite, even though it is short across the wrist. It has a wonderful sculptural beauty and an arcing set of gossamer, graceful platinum tapered lugs. That said, you could wear this watch on a wrist as small as 13.5 centimeters circumference, so it is a unisex option. It's thin and the bezel is domed, so it easily slides underneath the cuff. Take a quick look at the strap. You can see it's black, large rectangular scale alligator leather. It is a matte finish. It is unbolstered. It has a sheer cut edge, a monotone stitch, and then it's calfskin on the bottom. And you can see this is a Patek factory strap in outstanding condition. It features the modern pull tab spring bars. You can remove the strap from the case without tools. And then a platinum watch should have a platinum clasp to match. And that's exactly what we have right here with the Calatrava Cross logo at the top of the buckle. The case is relatively simple but strong. You can see there are very few straight lines. Really, the only straight lines are the interior faces of the lugs. Everything else, sensuous, sinuous, sexy compound curves. I especially love the presence of the crown guards. When I talked about the watch's wrist presence and the appearance that it's larger than it is, the crown guards play a large role in that. They make it look more like a 39 or a 40. You can see again the Calatrava cross on the crown. It is a push-down crown, and the watch has a screw-in case back. It's 30 meters water resistant. It has a guilloche center dial, a bit of a grand dorge or barleycorn pattern. We have lovely kite-style hands, and they are in white gold, along with the indices, which are applique white gold. We have 24 reference cities outboard, representing the 24 principal time zones of the world. Now, what we'll do here is demonstrate the system. So right now, my reference city is at 12 o'clock. That's how it works. Your reference city is always at 12 o'clock. So if I'm in Tokyo, right now, it's 3 a.m. And I know that because I have this counterclockwise rotating bifurcated 24-hour reference ring. And so as time advances, it moves counterclockwise. So now I'm looking at 4 a.m. in Tokyo. I know this because I read the hour adjacent to Tokyo, and that bifurcation gives me two semicircles. The dark one approximates the places where it is night. The silver one approximates the places where it is day, and you can see silver with blue and then blue with white. That's how it's printed. We have a little sun and a little moon, and then if I want to travel, the watch does the math for me. This system, having an inner 24-hour ring and an outer city ring, was created by watchmaker Louis Cotier during the 1930s and famously used by Patek and Vacheron in period, but Patek persisted with it through the decades, eventually improving with a system that allows you to change your reference city by toggling this little step button up at 10 o'clock, and you can see how I keep changing my reference city. Now I'm in Anchorage, Alaska, and it's 10 in the morning, or it's 10:01. Now I'm in Caracas, Venezuela. By the way, Caracas time has changed since this watch was made. Reference rings on these world time watches become anachronisms, and charming ones at that, but the names of the cities do change over time. And of course, if I want to go to the Azores, I can easily do that. And once again, I know that it is right now 6 in the evening, it's about to be dusk, and it is 6:02. So that is how the world time system works. Now, if I just want to adjust things like this, I can do that with the crown. Okay, flip it all over. Caliber 240HU, heure universelle. The 240 base came out in 1977, and of course this watch, with the addition of the world time functions, came out in 2000. So it has a 22-karat gold micro rotor that winds a 48-hour power reserve. It's adjusted in 5 positions. It has a 33 jewel set of pivots, and then it's got a gyromax balance. This balance is a free-sprung architecture. You can see that all the adjustments done with variable polar moment nuts on the rim itself. The system was invented in the late 40s by Patek, industrialized in the early 50s. It allows for more precise adjustment, and it better allows the watch to hang on to that adjustment and not lose it if the watch gets shocked or concussed on the wrist. And the watch beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour, and it has the pulchritude that you'd associate with the Geneva hallmark, which is visible on the barrel and train bridge. So we have mirrored ungulage on the edge of the bridges. You can see it glinting and gleaming in my light box right there. We have Côte de Genève across the bridges, engine turning on the base plate, satination on the wheels, as well as the base of the winding assembly. All screw heads are black polished with chamfered slots in circumference. And then we have satination on the barrel, the ratchet wheel, as well as the drivetrain wheels. So it is a nicely made watch. Handsome, traditional, and much sought. Many consider this to be the best of the modern Patek world timers. Reach out to Team Mosso at thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.